telling you guys this as someone that's dealt with Unai Emery.
I like Emery.
He's moving mad.
Emery's fantastic where he is right now.
I told my Aston Villa friends this already.
This is what I've been saying for ages. When people go like, "Oh, what would you think about Emery at United?"
Why?
It's this kind of thing. It's just because he's done it at PSG, he did it at Arsenal, and at times at Villa as well. Once they get into like the very like this, and he's acting like that. It's just,
I think this is crazy. I think it's mad. You had your owner come. You had Amarim sit there in a press conference and dust down the entire ownership.
Yeah, and I hated it.
You were buzzing because it got the end result. He was out the door.
Yeah, no. I'm happy.
Do you not want your manager to be like, I'm not being given the tools that I need to be able to go and compete?
Disagreeing. So let me give you an example from an Arsenal fan, right? Last season in January, we needed players. We had Jesus does his ACL, Havertz and Saka tear their hamstrings, and then sooner later, so does Gabriel, right? Mikel Arteta sat there every press conference saying, I love my players, but we don't have enough. We've got players dropping like flies. We need investment. He did it in a better way instead of just like slagging off the players at the time who maybe were underperforming. And I just think Unai Emery could have done it in a better way. Because if I'm Ezri Konsa hearing that, it's like, yo, I'm playing really well. Like, do you know what I mean?
I don't think they're going to. I really don't.
I just
think
thought it was just such.
I think they know that it's directed at. It's a separate.
I could have said it in a better way.
Fair. He could have maybe said it in a better way.
But it's such a defeatist mentality.
Yeah, it was
coming out.
I was like, you just sound like a loser.
It's the video's a lot worse than we're making it sound. It's so
man staring at he was doing that and staring at the floor and all that.
It's so
I agree. Competitive
crybaby,
managers want to win things.
I'm not saying that you can't say that, but hello.
Yeah, it's just it's stuff like that which puts me off Emery as a potential manager for United.
Very lucky to have Unai Emery at Manchester United.
Dylan, don't fall for the bait.
That's what I'm saying. Someone that's
I think
someone that's been there.
I think it's a very different situation. He come into Arsenal when you were so mudded in the Wenger years. The first manager to take over from Wenger, you had such a dead team. And
he did worse.
It took a long time. And finally, then after he left, then your board decided to start actually backing a manager. But during that Emery period, we can't really say they backed him properly.
We gave him his man went and got Pepe.
Emery does his best work.
You can't be saying that they backed him when they gave him Pepe. Listen to yourself.
He wanted him.
£72 million.
He wanted him. Is that not money? Why we acting like we gave this guy pennies? We should have sacked him long time. No, Abby, be quiet. Because man took us to a European final. Man's a specialist in European finals and got smoked. Absolutely smoked. No, because his tactics were dead. His tactics. Wait. Hold on a second. Because did we not have dead centre backs against Chelsea and Man City in that FA Cup run? And did we win it? Oh, no, I don't want to hear that. And we stepped to one of the best Liverpool teams in Community Shield, and we beat them as well.
I forgot about that trade.
Don't want to hear about that either. Unai Emery, specialist in European finals, took us to Baku, got us humiliated. He should have been sacked. He should have been sacked. He should have been sacked then and there. We said
maybe it was a specialist of failure.
Then we said, you know what, Onk, we'll give you more time. Then came back to league and was dreadful. Oh my God, no, we're not doing this revisionism. I have no hate towards Unai Emery as a person. It didn't work. He just doesn't work. In my personal opinion, he doesn't work at big clubs that have big expectations every season.
However, he's change the mentality of Aston Villa.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that.
So he's saying, you've got to give me more.
Dylan, protect your club at all costs. That's what I'm going to say.
So Unai Emery.
We've seen that PSG.
When Cecil came on a few weeks ago, he sat there and I said this. Unai Emery at his absolute best when he's got time and space.
Yeah.
You do not get less time and space than Manchester United manager.
So I'll give you an example.
You really don't.
Last season when Villa missed out on the Champions League, their fans rightfully were upset, right? But it wasn't like a massive calling for Unai. If that's another club, if that's
they also got done in by refs on the last day of the season.
That's my point. That's the level that he probably should be.
I think
and that's where Emery's at his best. When he was at Sevilla, they won the Europa League. Yeah, and then as soon as they were in the Champions League, they got knocked out in the next stage.
Unai Emery needs to overperform with those type of clubs.
You're answering your own question here.
He needs to overperform in them type of clubs.
He's got this team in a perfect spot where he can go and win a European trophy.
Yeah.
He's got them overachieving the fact that they are competing in a title race. He's saying, I need more. Give me more. And we can do something. This is not a team that's going to go win the Champions League. It's probably not going to win the Premier League. But if he wants to win a European Cup and do that with Aston Villa, give the guy what he needs.
I'm not disagreeing.
If you call out the board for it, then you call out the board for it.
I'm not disagreeing. Just think there's better ways.
I think it's the way that they... Like Ruben Amorim, the way he called out the board, etc., was because he was trying to get sacked. Oliver Glasner... part of him, I'm sure half of him was actually hoping he'd just get sacked. Because the way they kept him on because there is nothing they can do. Yeah, he got out the board because he also, like Glasner, just wanted to let Palace fans know. But I have just remembered this is meant to be a Champions League preview.
Sorry,
we've gone down
but there's also
a rabbit hole.
A couple of super chats. That is a great chat. Some of the comments are saying this has been the best panel yet.